am here to help you have a better relationship with the person that you are with 24/7, 365 days a year, and that's you. How am I going to do this today? I am about to share with you lessons I had to learn the hard way. The hard way. And guys, I'm a person that typically likes to learn from the mistakes of others. Like if I see somebody blow it, I'm like, whoo, I'm not doing that. But somehow life smacked me in the face last year and I had to learn the hard way. Here's what I had to learn. Let's go. The two things I had to learn the hard way last year was number one, do not ignore the signs. The signs. So I had folks in my personal space, one of which I share something personally with, and I knew that the character of the person, the integrity of the person, I knew it wasn't the best, but I thought it was different for me, which isn't a good thing, right? A person is a person. My note's falling. Their character is their character, their integrity is their integrity, and I disregarded it. They asked me something and I shared with them and it was really personal. Before I knew it, that thing had traveled outside of the conversation that they had with me, and then it came back around and I get confronted and I'm like, whoa, this is not the intent of the conversation I had. This has gotten bad. I should have never said it. And so for me, I was so upset, and I knew before the conversation even had, I'm like, this isn't even how I normally talk. This isn't even who I am. Why did I allow myself to get roped into this thing? But I did. I ignored the signs of the character of the person I was talking to. I ignored the signs of keeping my lips, which I know I'm supposed to do, watching what I say, making sure I'm putting positive things out there only. And so, guys, I had to learn the hard way. And the thing hurt my heart. I had to get to a place where I had to heal because I found myself being upset all the time. I was extremely disappointed in myself, so upset. And it took me a couple of months to realize that there were three ways that I was going to be able to get over the betrayal and the hurt that I felt. Number one, I had to pray. And I mean pray for real. Like, God, I need you to heal my heart. I need you to take me back to a place where I'm closer to you, because my frustration with this situation makes me feel far from you. So God, I need to come back. I want to be closer to you. And I know that your love will heal me, and accepting God's love. So prayer was first. Second, guys, I had to set boundaries. Okay. After I had confronted the person, I said, hey, I think this conversation or this thing came from you, and I need you to tell me if it did. And this is an open door, and they know I'm not a person to come at you. I'm not trying to snap and go all off. Like, I really sincerely want to know. And sure enough, they did not tell me the truth. They lied to my face. And so after that, I was like, you know what? I gotta set boundaries. We have to have distance between us. So because we have that distance, it really helped me to be able to grow to where now if I were to see the person or talk to the person, which they're not even in my state, but if I were to see the person or talk to the person, no problem. I'm at a place where I made peace with the situation. I feel healed. I feel whole. And then the third thing, guys, is I realized that I had to set some type of, what is it here? Just checking my note. Some type of, I kind of put it two in one. So boundaries, and you may have to ghost them also. Boundaries are different. Boundaries are where you say, okay, if we're going to stay in a relationship, here's as close as I'm getting. But for me, I had to ghost. Like, I had to be like, okay, we can't talk for a while. Like, there is distance now. I forgive you, and I told them I forgave them, but boom, we're done. You know, I have to create that space. So those are the three. One, prayer. Two, boundaries. And third, distance. You may need distance in order to heal. I definitely did. The second lesson that I had to learn last year was not to run low on fumes. What does that mean, guys? I had a schedule that was so tight that I found myself running all over the place, meaning everything I showed up for, I wasn't able to get prepped for it, prepared for conversations, for meetings. There's ideas I had because I'm kind of a creative person. So I like to, give ideas and all of that, but I didn't have time to build them out. So I'm showing up burnt out, low on fumes because I didn't do a couple of things. One, I was not investing in myself. If I knew the purpose, the call, the things that I'm supposed to be doing in life was A, but I am running around doing B, C, D, E, and every other letter of the alphabet, I'm not investing in myself, because myself is the future self. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about where I'm going. That's what you want to have in front of you as you live your life. You want to focus on where you're going. And so I wasn't reading the things I should. I wasn't educating myself in certain areas to really grow and make the most out of everything. And so guys, I had to slow down and say, invest in yourself. And that is exactly what I started to do. And it has been a game changer for me. Another thing with running low on fumes for me was I wasn't actually rejuvenating my body. I could feel it in my body that I was running myself too thin. So I found myself having to figure out some type of cheap regimen to invest in myself physically. So I have a pamper night, guys, every week. I'm going to soak. I'm busting out the Epsom salt, the scrub, the face mask, and it feels amazing. I had to do some practical things in order just to help myself relax and help myself just really focus on gratitude and how much I love God and all this other stuff. For those who follow me, you know I am a big faith person. So these are some things that I had to do. So those are 2 lessons that I learned last year. 1, don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the signs. People tell you who they are. Please pay attention to that. You don't got to be mad. You don't got to be ticked all the time over who they are. Just understand it and adjust. 2nd, don't run low on fumes. Figure out a way to refresh. Figure out a way to slow down. Build it into your life. Yes. All right. So that's it for today, guys. I've shared with you some of my hardest lessons that I've learned last year. 2, in fact. Share with me some lessons that you have had to learn the hard way. I'd be encouraged to hear them. And I know that I'm not the only one out there. So if you'd like to follow me outside of this space, I think whatever space you're in right now, just know I am on YouTube. I'm on Instagram at its_PriscillaB. And I'm also on Facebook at ItsPriscillaB. Have a great day, guys. Catch you next video.